Okay, my name is Emiliano. I'm providing some video feedback for my friend Mikhail. He, I just met him within this last week. I got vaccinated last Thursday. It's Thursday now, and it just so happened I get vaccinated. I have all these symptoms come up, and I meet Mikhail and his family. And so he shared a video with me on healing and getting back to um, a soul level of contentment and okayness. Uh, Initially watching his video, I experienced a lot of my negativity come up, a lot of judgments and um, impatience. So I'm sitting through his video, and first few minutes he's giving a background on himself, who he is, how this video is going to help, who this video could be for. And I'm like, man, come on, enough of this and that. Like I came here for healing. Where's the healing part? I don't need to know your background. Um, so that was, it feels like judgment on my end because I met him in person. Therefore, I already have a trust established. So I'm just kind of like, okay, give me the piece of the pie already. But I understand that for people that don't know him and maybe find this video on an alternate source, um, that background and that information that Mikhail provides can be very helpful to help soothe someone's mind, to help them settle down and be more receptive to receiving what is being delivered. So my experience with this healing video that he put together was that a lot of my negativity came up, and I sat with that. I sat through the video, and eventually I got into a space of um, collaboration. I was working with him. I was allowing myself to feel love and have my heart open, and um, just following along, following Mikhail and his prompts to help us heal. So um, when he really began the soul language, I remember it's not exactly that I found it funny, but I was laughing. I was just laughing. To me, it was just so amazing. I was like, look at this. Look. I was like looking at, I zoomed out of my reality and just observed like how beautiful and funny and just joyful the whole scene was. Here I am holding this phone with this man on my screen, like speaking in tongues, and just the most ridiculously beautiful, imaginative uh, vibrations pouring out. I'm laughing, and I'm like almost looking around. I'm like, dude, I want to show someone this video just because it's so ridiculously beautiful. And so I'm sitting with all my negativity. He starts speaking in tongues, doing his light language, and the way that I could really feel this technology built into us, the way that he's speaking his soul language and speaking in tongues, and the way that I can understand what I'm receiving, the way that my body was reacting, the way that I felt things in my body, what he had put together alone already for me is just so beautiful. So I watched it once. That was my first experience. The second time I watched it, it's beautiful how when I watched it the second time, I heard a lot of things that I didn't catch on the first time. So there really is layers to it. I had the first experience, and then the second time I watched it, I went a layer deeper and uncovered more gems, more heart openings for myself. And again, watching his soul language and hearing that and what it brought up within me afterwards was beautiful again. Because the second round, I still had negativity come up. I was still kind of like almost skeptical. Even though the first time I know how it felt, I was still skeptical and doubtful the second time. So I watched it again, and it's like it unlocked a more innocent part of myself that had not been accessed in a while. And I just felt so good. And each time I just have so much love, not only for the person on my screen, but for myself and everyone. And I can feel my connection with the divine much more much more lovingly. It's easier to be with myself now. So I'm gonna keep watching this video. That's my second time watching it, and I'll maybe put together some more video feedback. And thank you, Mikhail. Really appreciate it.